Hello everybody, this is Pimple Angel here, and I'm about to tell a story named The Pimple. And I want to tell you about the warnings here. It may be have some profanity in it, and maybe some blood in it as well. This may not be suited for smaller audiences, so you have been warned. The Pimple. I woke up tired from my sleep because of another boring day at school Monday. I got up, walked to the bathroom to put on some chapstick for my dry lips and some simple makeup for today. I got my razor and my shaving cream for my legs since they were getting hairy. After I finished my makeup, I walked toward the dining table where my mom is placing down the breakfast for today. And after the breakfast, I brushed my teeth and got ready for school with my backpack and belongings. As the school bus drove up to my driveway, I entered the bus as I waved my mom goodbye for the day. I knew people would look at me as I sat down in my seat. Because as far as I know, I was one of the most beautiful girls in our school, and I take pride in my looks. I would see boys flirting with me, and they ask me out and want to be involved with me. But I don't have a crush on any of them. It happens in the halls on my school. When I arrived at school and put my stuff in the locker, I went to my first class, health class, with a binder in hand, hoping this day would go quick. I made it to my health class 3 minutes early just to get ready, as people are just starting to enter my classroom. While my teacher waited, the bell rang and we began to learn about the topic for today: pimples. I was disgusted and worried about the pimples we learned about, but my teacher told us that these are natural for teens when beginning puberty. Yeah, right, natural. I go about my school day, but all I could think about was pimples. I left after school ended, ate dinner, got ready for bed, and slept. I woke up the next day to also put some makeup on. I turned the light on, and I was surprised at what I saw in the mirror. My face had a pimple. I wish it was a dream, but I knew it was real. A real pimple. It was on my cheek. I pressed my fingers side to side of the pimple and pressed hard to pop it. Pop! There we go. It popped, and I wiped away the pus that was inside my cheek. After that ordeal, I got ready for school and left. I feel like that people were looking at my now popped pimple. I go along my day as usual, yet I still feel like something is going to be wrong when I wake up the next day. I woke up to do my lipstick when I flick on the lights in the bathroom. That pimple is back with 2 more. There are 3 more pimples on my cheek. This can't be happening right now. There's no way that there is more pimples on me. I know what I have to do to these pimples. Pop them. I pressed my fingers on each of them to pop them. I did. Pop, pop, pop. Phew, that was close. I walked up to the dining table where I found my mother putting down the plates for breakfast. My mom asked me if I am okay since I was acting weird. I told her about the pimple story and how I got them, but my mom said I'm just overreacting. Overreacting my ass. I finished my breakfast and left for school. I felt ugly the whole day, knowing that the pimples might grow back more and more. I just go along my day, and everything gone pretty slow today. I felt like garbage when I woke up. I didn't even want to go to the bathroom to put makeup on when I awakened. I barely ate breakfast and got ready. As I was walking down a school hallway, I noticed people were looking at me with disgust. Was it my face? Oh God, they don't think I have. Shit. I ran into the girls' bathroom and looked in the mirror. God, there are 5 pimples. Why? Damn it. I've got this to deal with. I got these ugly bumps of each of my cheeks, and almost time for my first class. Fine. I'll pop these bumps myself. Pop, 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 pop. They better not return the 4th time, or so help me I will rip this goddamn face off. I said angrily. I went to my first class, and sure enough, people were looking at my now popped face. Great. Just great. All I needed is harassment for my classmates. No. They didn't. They looked at me with so much pity. Was it something I said? Or something? I don't know. My teacher came up to me to ask if I have been taking care of my skin lately. I, of course, said no. Then my teacher said I could use some cream for my face. I could do that, but I don't know I have that cream. Or maybe I do. I went along my day, but it felt like it was like a week. When I got home, I straight up went to bed and took a nap. I don't know where I can start with this, but when I woke up, I went to the bathroom for my face. I turned on the light that showed a horrendous, ugly face. It was my face. There were so many pimples on my face. The pimples were everywhere. On my forehead, on my cheeks, on my nose, on my lips, on my chin, on my whole face. I screamed in fright and horror at the sight of my once beautiful face now ruined by these red bumps packed of pus on my face. I really plucked at the sight. I prayed it was hallucination. I pinched myself if it was a nightmare, and I closed my eyes to hide this hideous face. They are still here. I panicked, so I tried to pop each one of them. Pop! But when I do, another one appears. I shrieked to it and popped it. Pop! Another one appeared. Pop! 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 Another, and another pimple appeared. I screamed in fright as of every time I do it, more appeared. There's only one way to get rid of the ugly nightmare. I searched through the drawers in the bathroom. I walked around looking for something to get rid of these pimples, like cream or something. Yet I found none, except one. I found a razor used for shaving. I ran to the mirror, pressed the razor on my cheek, and pulled it down. I felt the pain shot to my cheek. The razor ripped a bit of my skin with the pimple off my cheek. It worked. I giggled at the sight and pressed it up on my forehead, which ripped out a few more pimples off my flesh. By this time, I began to laugh. I found a solution to this. I began to rip out my skin every time I saw a pimple. I laughed and laughed as I ripped the pimples off my face. I finally finished ripping the last pimple off my face without any pain. Was it the shock? Or focusing on one thing? As far as I know, I got rid of them. My face was bleeding as there was blood all over my sink. But I didn't care. My laughing died into a sigh of relief as I dropped to the floor, dropping the razor in the process. I sat there, smiling with joy of winning this ugly bumps off my face. I began to grow tired as my blood flees from my ripped face. I didn't realize that my mom walked in the scene as I died from blood loss and screamed from horror she witnessed. Do you know what I realized that was worse than this? Today was picture day.